You have Mexico, USA. If you went to that, right? And this is just clear cut, no debate. Everybody from Guadalajara, Mexico, and around, they're definitely gonna show up for Canelo Alvarez. So I'm putting this out to all the football players, basketball players, boxers, everybody in the world who's from the United States. Y'all could need to show up and show out for the American guy.
Let's talk about that, bro. Because yeah, like the red, white, and green versus the red, white, and blue brings fireworks, the environment, the promo, the fight week. It brings fireworks and it's exciting. But one thing I'm noticing about this, and man, I'm gonna ask you about this because you know you're one of my African American brothers, and I want to talk about what's going on in the community. I've noticed that a lot of black folks who were big time Errol Spence fighter supporters, they still have that. They still got that July 2023 taste in their mouth, and it almost seems like we don't see that line in the sand between black and Mexican. There's a lot of black people that are still hurt about Errol that want to see Canelo whoop Terrence Crawford's ass. Am I missing something, or is that a right assessment?
No, you're right. They're still bitter about that loss. But it's okay to be wrong and put your pride to the side and be a real man or a real woman and give credit where credit is due. Terrence Crawford gave Earl Spence, being on this level, them both being in the top five pound for pound, Jose Jr., he gave him one of the worst whoopings we ever seen if we compare it to people in the top pound for pound. And instead of, Earl Spence fans respecting it, they want to be bitter about it and make excuses about it. Oh, Earl was wagering. Earl always said he was wagering. Oh, now since he loses against Crawford, this is the time y'all gonna make an excuse about it. And that's the one thing I called all, the fans out. I get a little explicit, but I'm learning to control myself. But I called them a vulgar name. That's the names that they got because Terrence Crawford deserved all the respect in the world. And me, like if me could give that man all the credit in the world, how can't every other
Mhm.
Earl Spence fan in the world? Now listen, that you're right, JJ. They picking him because of that, and that's totally wrong. This the one thing I'm glad Earl Spence did. Right, he came out the other day and he said, "I'm going with Crawford. I don't know whether he's gonna win or lose, but I'm riding with Crawford." You know what I'm saying? And what is his fans saying now? Who still got that bitter taste in their mouth? Because the guy who y'all thought made so many excuses, shouldn't he be the man to say, "I'm going for Canelo"?